We have a sign on the door from the players' parking lot when they walk in. So on the way in, they have four phrases on that sign. Number one, and all of these, again, are equal value. Know your role. Again, like I said, I brought all these guys in and I talked to them about their role in the team, what they had to do to get better. You're the snapper. You're the holder. You're the backup right tackle. You're the starting three technique. You're the starting left end. You're on all four special teams. This is your role on the team, and you have to work at your craft every day. And you define your role. You define whether you keep your role, improve your role, or lose your role. That's important for our players to know that. Work hard. People ask me all the time, well, that's such a cliche, Coach. What do you mean? I mean, work hard. No, it's not. We're in Scranton. We got a bunch of hard-working people sitting in this room right now. And that's what we're about there. If we were, people ask me about, what do you predict for the season? You know, do you see national championships in the future? I see hard work, working on details, taking care of little things, and at the end of the day, if we do that and we do it consistently, we'll be where we want to be. Be attentive. Our guys, they get notebooks and pens, and they better come ready to go in our meetings and pay attention. If they fall asleep, they stand up. They're not going to fall asleep. They have to be able to take the material that we coach them on in the meeting. We go fast. Matty will tell you, it's like he's become a speed reader because I go 1,000,000 miles an hour. And he's looking at me when I first got there like, holy smokes, this is different. But you have to be able to take that material, pay attention to it, and transfer it to the field. Always put the team first. You know, everywhere I've been, especially in New England and now at Penn State, Billy Belton, hey, we want to move you from wide receiver to running back. Coach, I came here as a slot receiver. Billy, this is the best thing for the team. This is going to make the team better. Okay, Coach, I'm going to do it. Always put the team first. Never think that you're bigger than the team. And it relates to our football program. Our football program is a part of a great athletic program led by Dave Joyner, which is a part of a very special university. Head football coach, I'm going to always put the team first. We're one team. And that's the way we talk in our football building about our football team. On the way out, so when they head out of the last building, I talked about academics already. Community involvement. Look, we are, as a staff, we're very aware. We weren't here, but we're very aware of what happened in November. We are. And what we will always do is make sure that people understand that we care about children. Most of us are fathers. Most of us are fathers, and we care about kids, and we'll always reach out to different child abuse organizations throughout the time that I'm the head football coach here. Our players need to understand that they also need to get involved in the community, and they do. Special Olympics, bond. I mean, I could name list after list of community involvement that our football team does, and we're going to do more. And they're going to say, Coach, I got a class, I got football. How do you? Well, that's part of being a Penn Stater. It's not just football and going to class. It's football, it's class, it's being involved in the community. It's being around special people, other Penn Staters that believe in the mission. Manage expectations. Look, this is for down the road. This is something that probably Russ Rose knows more about than me, because I haven't coached any games yet. And he's won 5 national championships. And after every national championship, especially when he won the 4 in a row, he obviously did a great job with his team of managing expectations. When they went out in the public and everybody said, hey guys, you're doing a great job, and your mom and your dad, and God love my mom and my dad, and God love all the moms and dads. Hey, you're the best, you're doing great. All that matters is what you do in that building, and that you remember how you got to that point. So that when we get to that point, we remember all the work, the blood, the sweat, the tears that went into getting to that point. That's what we mean by managing expectations. Don't believe or fuel the hype, it's down the same road. Speak for yourself. We talk to our team all the time. If somebody comes up to you in the locker room, media is around our program, as you can imagine, all the time. And we've opened it up a little bit. We've let the media in because I think there's a lot to sell there. I think the community needs to see kids like Matt McGloin and Eric Schreiber and JR, hardworking guys. They need to see our football building. So we've let them in. But we need to understand how to talk to the media. We talk to our guys all the time. Matt will tell you, I talk to them all the time about how to talk to the media. Speak for yourself. If they ask you, hey, ask somebody over there, how's Matt McGloin doing today? Well, how do I know? I'm not Matt McGloin. Go ask him. Speak for yourself. Tell these people how hard you're working to be the best Penn State football player, the best Penn State student you can be. This last one is for everybody. It's for everybody in this room that's an alum. It's for us. It's for our players. I talk to them about this all the time. Ignore the noise. The only thing that matters, in my opinion, are what Penn Staters think. On our football team, the only thing that matters is what our football team thinks. That's all that we can control. Who cares what anyone on the outside thinks? As far as it relates to football, that doesn't affect how we play football on the field. It has nothing to do with it. So ignore the noise, put your head down, and go to work every single day. And don't believe all that stuff, and don't read it. Just care about your teammates, care about working hard, and make sure at the end of the day that you're doing the best you can to be the best Penn State football player, student, community person that you can be. Again, we talked about some of this. A tough, smart, physical football team, all kinds of weather. Situationally smart. That's probably where we're behind right now a little bit. We got a lot of third down work, some red area work. We're behind in 2 minute. We're going to be a situationally smart team. Our players are going to know what time of the game it is. What is the situation in the game? We're down by a field goal. We're up by 14. We need to make sure we take care of the ball. We need to reserve the right to punt on this drive. We're in good shape. We got to be aware of what the situation is in the game. So we're going to, really hone in on that during training camp. We're a little bit behind. We talked about it a little bit during the spring, but that's where we got to make huge strides in training camp. Complementary football is something that we talk to our team about all the time. It has to do with special teams. It has to do with playing on a short field. For instance, if our punt return team goes out there and gets a great return, and they return it down to the other team's 30, 25-yard line, we got to turn that into points. We can't kick field goals. We got to score touchdowns. When our great defense gets a 3 and out, and the Beaver Stadium crowd is going nuts, and we got that team backed up, we got to turn that into touchdowns, not field goals. We got to play complementary football. We got to play off of each other. We got to understand how that works in a football game. So those are some things that I wanted to cover with you. Again, I'm really thrilled to be your head coach. I can't believe this turnout here tonight. Every single day, I really thank the people that hired me, because I'm very, very proud to be the head football coach at Penn State, and you should be very, very proud of the players at Penn State, and thank you very much for coming out tonight. Thank you.
Hey, things not over yet. Stay a little while. We have the Penn State Athletic Director here. We have the president, or person in charge, executive director of the Nittany Lion Club, and we have the head coach of the football team. And we're going to auction off a couple of tickets. So with 900 people here, I hope you do Scranton proud and raise some money for our chapter. The first set of tickets that we're going to auction off are 50-yard line seats to a game somewhere, I think in October, with a team from, I think it's in Columbus. I can't say their name, it's just a team in Columbus. So we have 50-yard line seats to the Ohio State game. And I know I was supposed to, I got rid of it. We'll start it off very low at $150. 50-yard line seats, $150. Do I hear $150? You have to raise your hand. I got $150. I got $200. $200. Got $225. $225. $250. $250. Do I hear $275? $275. Do I have $300? Come on, John. $300. John, $300. What do I got? $325? $325? $350? How about $400? Do I got $400? John? 400, anybody? 400. How about 450? 450 going once? Going twice? Sold, $400. If you could come up and just leave your name and your address. Thank you very much. We also have a donation from the Penn State Alumni Association, our 2 tickets in club seats, the Penn State Alumni Association club seats for the homecoming Northwestern game. We'll start it off at $150. I think that's a McGloin, and I think it's 150. I have 200. 200. Where? 200. I feel like I'm an auctioneer. People are barely moving their hands. 200. 250. Do I hear 250? Come on, yeah. 250. How about 300? 300. 250 going once. 250 going twice. Sold. 250. What's the game for the Alumni Line Club? The Alumni Line Club donated 2 seats to their suite for, is there an Alumni Line Club member here, tell me? Is it Ohio or Temple? Oh, share it, Steve. Doc, these people have to get back to State College sometime tonight. While he's doing that, we'll give out some door prizes. John Arganish runs the Marriott up on the mountain, and he's donated a $100 gift certificate. So if the coach could give Steve Rudzinski. Right there?